perfect. No worries.
So, hey everyone, welcome to వెబ్సైట్ డిజైన్ వర్క్షాప్. ఈ వర్క్షాప్ నెక్స్ట్ 5 days to 6 daysలో మనం ఏంటంటే జీరో నుంచి స్క్రాచ్గా ఒక వెబ్సైట్ ఏంటి, ఒక వెబ్సైట్ని ఎలా డిజైన్ చేసుకోవాలి, వెబ్సైట్ యొక్క అడ్వాంటేజెస్ ఏంటి, డొమైన్ అంటే ఏంటి, వెబ్సైట్లో సర్వర్ అని ఉంటుంది, హోస్టింగ్ అని ఉంటుంది, ఏ కైండ్స్ ఆఫ్ వెబ్సైట్ వితౌట్ కోడింగ్ డెవలప్ చేయొచ్చు, అన్ని విషయాలు నేర్చుకుంటాం అండ్ లైవ్గా ప్రాక్టికల్గా డిజైన్ చేయబోతున్నాం. దట్ ఈస్ సంథింగ్ అబౌట్ వెబ్సైట్. ఈ వెబ్సైట్ డిజైన్ని మీరు చేసుకున్న తర్వాత ఒకటి మీ వెబ్సైట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు, మీ కంపెనీ వెబ్సైట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు, లేదు అంటే ఈ వెబ్సైట్ డిజైన్ స్కిల్ అనేది మీరు ఒక సర్వీస్ ఫ్రీలాన్సింగ్ లాగా స్టార్ట్ చేసుకొని మీరు వేరే వాళ్ళకి సర్వీస్ ఇస్తూ కూడా యూ కెన్ మేక్ మనీ. ఎల్స్ అనదర్ థింగ్ ఏంటి అంటే ఒక వెబ్ డిజైన్ ఏజెన్సీ కూడా స్టార్ట్ చేయొచ్చు. నా లైఫ్లో నేను నేర్చుకున్న రెండు స్కిల్స్, నా కోర్ స్కిల్ మార్కెటింగ్ స్కిల్ పక్కకు పెడితే నేను నేర్చుకుంది గ్రాఫిక్ డిజైనింగ్ అండ్ వెబ్ డిజైనింగ్. రెండు స్కిల్స్తోని లాస్ట్ 9 years నుంచి సక్సెస్ఫుల్గా ఏజెన్సీ రన్ చేస్తున్నాను. ఇప్పటికీ వితౌట్ కోడింగ్ మోర్ దాన్ 500+ వెబ్సైట్ చేయడం జరిగింది. అది హాస్పిటల్ తీసుకోండి, స్కూల్స్ తీసుకోండి, కాలేజ్ తీసుకోండి, లాట్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ థింగ్స్కి వీ హ్యావ్ మేడ్ వెబ్సైట్స్, ఆల్ దోస్ థింగ్స్. సో మీరు కూడా ఎటువంటి టైప్ ఆఫ్ వెబ్సైట్ చేద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నారు? మీ ఓన్ వెబ్సైట్ చేద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నారా? మీ బిజినెస్‌కి వెబ్సైట్ చేద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నారా? మీ ఫాదర్‌కి బిజినెస్‌కి వెబ్సైట్ చేద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నారా? ఒకసారి కామెంట్ బాక్స్‌లో పెట్టండి. అండ్ ఎవరైతే యాక్షన్ టేకర్స్ ఉన్నారో మీ అందరికీ కూడా ఏంటి అంటే మీకు ఈ రికార్డింగ్స్ అన్నీ కూడా మీకు ఈ 5 days 6 days రికార్డింగ్స్ ఏవైతే ఉంటాయో ఈ రికార్డింగ్స్ అన్నీ కూడా మీకు యాక్సెస్ ఉంటుంది. ఈ రికార్డింగ్స్ అన్నీ కూడా సెషన్ అయిపోయిన వెంటనే ఒక 2 hours 3 hours అందులో పోర్టల్‌లో అప్‌లోడ్ అయిపోతుంది. పోర్టల్ లింక్ వచ్చేసి learn.growthclub.in యూఆర్ఎల్ పెడతాను. learn.growthclub.in. గ్రోత్ క్లబ్ ది మొబైల్ యాప్ ఉంటుంది. మొబైల్ యాప్ డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకోండి. గ్రోత్ క్లబ్ అని ఉంటుంది. GROTH గ్రోత్ CLUB గ్రోత్ క్లబ్ అని ఉంటుంది. గ్రోత్ క్లబ్ ది మొబైల్ యాప్ లింక్స్ కూడా నేను కమ్యూనిటీలో షేర్ చేస్తాను మీకు. అందులోకి వెళ్ళి డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకోండి. మీ రిజిస్టర్డ్ మొబైల్ నెంబర్ ఏదైతే ఉందో రిజిస్టర్డ్ మొబైల్ నెంబర్ నుంచి ఒక్కసారి ఓటీపీ వెరిఫై చేసుకొని లాగిన్ చేసుకోండి. మీకు లైఫ్ టైం రికార్డింగ్ యాక్సెస్ అనేది ఉంటుంది. ఎస్, అయిపోయిన తర్వాత ఏంటి అని అంటే Karan and me will offer you a certificate also for learning and doing వెబ్ డిజైన్. లాస్ట్ బ్యాచ్ ఎవరైతే ఉన్నారో వాళ్ళని కూడా ఇందులో యాడ్ చేయడం జరిగింది. కంపల్సరీ ఏంటంటే సర్టిఫికేట్ ఎవరికి వస్తుందంటే ఎవరైతే వెబ్సైట్ కంప్లీట్ చేస్తారో వాళ్ళకి మాత్రమే సర్టిఫికేట్ వస్తుంది. ఎందుకంటే ఆ సర్టిఫికేట్‌తోని మీకు యూజ్ ఉండాలి అని అంటే మీరు ప్రాపర్‌గా స్కిల్ నేర్చుకుంటే బాగుంటుంది కాబట్టి అలా ఉంటుంది. యెస్, సాయిబాబా గారు గవర్నమెంట్ స్కూల్‌కి వెబ్సైట్ చేద్దాం అనుకున్నారు. అమేజింగ్. అపర్ణ గారు క్లౌడ్ కిచెన్‌కి చేద్దాం అనుకున్నారు. సాఫ్ట్‌వేర్ రిక్రూటింగ్ చేద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నారు. ఓహ్! సూపర్బ్. శివకృష్ణ గారు ఓకే వెబ్సైట్ ఫర్ సెల్ఫ్ రిక్రూట్మెంట్ బిజినెస్, పబ్లికేషన్ ఆన్‌లైన్ బుక్స్ సెల్ చేయడానికి, ఫ్రీలాన్సింగ్ చేయడానికి, పర్సనల్ రియల్ ఎస్టేట్ కంపెనీ, ఓన్ బిజినెస్. ఓహ్! వెరీ నైస్. లాట్ ఆఫ్ పీపుల్ ఫ్రమ్ డిఫరెంట్ థింగ్స్. అవర్ షాప్ కంప్యూటర్‌లో లాగిన్ అవ్వచ్చా? సత్యనారాయణ గారు కంప్యూటర్‌లో లాగిన్ అవ్వచ్చు. learn.growthclub.in మొబైల్ యాప్, ఐఓఎస్ యాప్ ఉంది, ఆండ్రాయిడ్ యాప్ ఉంది. 2 కూడా చేయొచ్చు. యెస్. నాగరాజు గారు బిజినెస్ రిలేటెడ్ వెబ్సైట్ చేద్దాం అనుకున్నారు. అమేజింగ్, అమేజింగ్. అవర్ ఓన్ బిజినెస్ స్కూల్, సోలార్ బిజినెస్, రెస్టారెంట్, ఓకే. రియల్ ఎస్టేట్ కంపెనీ, ఓకే. వెబ్సైట్ ఫర్ ఏజెన్సీ టు రిలేటెడ్ టు ఇన్స్యూరెన్సెస్, వెబ్సైట్స్ టు వెన్ పార్టిసిపేటింగ్ ఇన్ హ్యాకథాన్స్. అమేజింగ్ హాసిని. వర్క్ షీట్ ఫర్ కిడ్స్ దేవిక గారు సూపర్ క్రియేటివ్ అండి. అండ్ ఆల్సో యాడ్ సమ్ పేమెంట్ గేట్‌వే, అందులో నుంచి మీరు మనీ మేకింగ్ కూడా చేసుకోవచ్చు. సో వెబ్సైట్ అనేది ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఎందుకంటే మనకి డిజిటల్ ఐడెంటిటీ, డిజిటల్ ప్రపంచంలో మనకంటూ ఇప్పుడు మనకు నార్మల్‌గా ఒక పేరు ఎలా అయితే ఉంది. నా పేరు నిఖిల్. మీ పేరు కూడా ఎలా అయితే పేరుందో డిజిటల్ వరల్డ్‌లో మనల్ని గుర్తుపట్టాలి అనంటే, మన గురించి తెలవాలి అనంటే, గూగుల్‌కి తెలియాలి. ఇంటర్నెట్ ప్రపంచానికి మనం పరిచయం చేయాలి అనంటే, మనకు కంపల్సరీ ఉండాల్సింది వెబ్సైట్. ఆ వెబ్సైట్‌లో మనం ఎవరము, మన డీటెయిల్స్ ఏంటి, మన ప్రొఫైల్ ఏంటి, మన బయోగ్రఫీ ఏంటి, మన హిస్టరీ ఏంటి, మనకి ఏమేమి అచీవ్‌మెంట్స్ ఉన్నాయి, మనకి ఏమేమి అవార్డ్స్ ఉన్నాయి, మనం ఎక్కడెక్కడ పార్టిసిపేట్ చేస్తున్నాం, మనం ఏంటి, మనం ఎంత తోప్, మనం ఏమేం చేస్తున్నాం, ఏంటి ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఇన్ డీటెయిల్డ్‌గా అందులో మనం మెన్షన్ చేసుకోవచ్చు, పెట్టుకోవచ్చు. కాబట్టి దట్ ఈస్ సంథింగ్ దట్ విల్ వర్క్. పోర్ట్‌ఫోలియో షోకేస్ చేసుకోవడానికి, మీ వర్క్ షోకేస్ చేసుకోవడానికి, మీ కాంటాక్ట్ డీటెయిల్స్, మీ అపాయింట్‌మెంట్ బుక్ చేసుకోవడానికి, ఇలా ఎన్నో కేసెస్‌గా మనం వెబ్సైట్ అనేది చేసుకోవచ్చు. మీ బిజినెస్‌కి సంబంధించి కూడా సేమ్ సినారియో. హోమ్, అబౌట్, మీ సర్వీస్ ఏమేమి ఆఫర్ చేస్తున్నారు, మీ ప్రొడక్ట్స్‌లో ఎలా డీల్ చేస్తున్నారు, ఇలాంటి ఎన్నో విషయాలు చేయొచ్చు. అయితే మీకు ఈ సెషన్స్ మొత్తం ఇంగ్లీష్‌లో ఉంటుంది. కానీ ఇంగ్లీష్ అంటే టూ మచ్ నాకు అర్థం కాదు అని అనుకోకండి. కంపల్సరీ మీకు అర్థమవుతుంది. అండ్ తెలుగులో నేను మళ్ళీ మీకు ఎటువంటి డౌట్స్ ఉన్నా కూడా నేను మళ్ళీ ఇంకో 2, 3 డేస్ క్లాస్ తీసుకుంటాను. అండ్ ఎక్స్‌క్లూజివ్‌గా మీరు మనీ మేకింగ్ ఎలా చేసుకోవచ్చో కూడా చెప్తాను. మీకు ఎటువంటి డౌట్ ఉన్నా కూడా కంపల్సరీ కరణ్‌ని అడగండి. కరణ్ విల్ హెల్ప్ యూ ఎ లాట్ అండ్ టీచ్ యూ. అండ్ ఆల్సో మీకు ఎటువంటి క్వెషన్స్ ఉన్నా కూడా మీరు పోస్ట్ చేస్తుండండి. ఆ రికార్డెడ్ వీడియోస్ దాని కింద కూడా క్వెషన్స్ ఉంటాయి. క్వెషన్స్ అడగండి. అండ్ దిస్ ఈస్ కంప్లీట్‌లీ ప్రాక్టికల్ వర్క్‌షాప్. కాబట్టి మీరు ఏంటి అంటే చెప్పింది చెప్పినట్టు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి వెంటనే. ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయకపోతే మళ్ళీ మీకేమైపోతుందంటే, నేను మీకెప్పుడు చెప్తాను కదా! స్విమ్మింగ్ చేయాలి అంటే స్విమ్మింగ్ చేస్తేనే వస్తుంది. స్విమ్మింగ్ వీడియోలు చూస్తే రాదు. కంపల్సరీ దిస్ ఈస్ కంప్లీట్‌లీ ప్రాక్టికల్ వర్క్‌షాప్. ప్రాక్టికల్‌గా లైవ్‌గా ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి. 100% యూ విల్ అక్నాలెడ్జ్ ఇట్. అండ్ విషింగ్ యూ ఆల్ ద వెరీ బెస్ట్. ఓవర్ టు యూ కరణ్.
Yeah.
థాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ఫర్ ది ఆపర్చునిటీ. థాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ఫర్ యాక్సెప్టింగ్ టు టీచ్ at free of cost for our Digipreneur members who want to upskill themselves. Karan, thank you so much. Over to you, Karan.
Thank you so much, Nikhil. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I am so happy each one of you have taken this opportunity in the October month, and it is an outstanding October. And I'm super happy that you all people took out time and joined the workshop. The workshop will be in very basic English, okay? So don't worry. But at the same time, Nikhil sir is always there. He will explain the same workshop in Telugu at the end. I will go very slow, so don't worry about that. So now let me continue and share my screen without wasting much time. It's exactly 7:15. So I have a one big problem that lot of people registered at the very last minute. How many of you registered just like 10 minutes before, 12 minutes before? Put a hands in your hands up, or me. How many? Put M in the chat box. So it's becoming very difficult, and I have to add every people, otherwise they miss out. So Nikhil,
Very true.
even
Very
now,
true.
like there are like some 7-8 people last paid who are not yet in the group. They would have not got the Zoom link. So in the meantime, if you can look into that, it will be really helpful.
Sure, sure, Karan. I'll
But
ask Jason
please
or
let
anyone to
me
do
know.
it.
I will just send you. Okay, you have the OTP, right? Yeah, you are logged in.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
please just add them and look into them, right? And you can then repost the Zoom link again. So it's
Yeah,
fine, guys.
until which
It does
place I
that.
think Gurram Shilpa Garu has joined. Shilpa ma'am has joined.
Uh,
Yes.
so
Till
you
Shilpa ma'am you have added. Remaining people I'll add.
yeah. So after that, you add the people, and we will continue in our workshop. So please buy beforehand. It is always helpful because we plan all the stuff accordingly. And you all paid for the hosting, which is super good. You all have taken the very first step to build a beautiful website for yourself. It could be a good website for your personal brand, or for your business, or for your organization, or whatever that you're trying to do in your life. So now let me share my screen and start with the basics of website. What is a website and how everything works. So are you all ready? If you are all ready, just put S in the chat box. Yes or no? If
Yes,
yes,
and also people, a small request for everyone. Please take notes. Please take notes. Everyone అందరు కూడా మీరు నోట్స్ ప్రిపేర్ చేసుకోండి నోట్స్ పెట్టుకోండి సో దట్ యుల్ నాట్ మిస్ ఇట్ అవుట్.
yeah. So I know we are delayed today by 15-20 minutes because of I had to wait for adding all the people so that not even one person misses out, because once we break the link, it becomes very difficult for somebody to catch up. And also please remember, every day is compulsory to attend. You all have paid for it and you are getting the opportunity for free to learn, because otherwise for this same workshop we charge 4,000 to 5,000 rupees. Okay, and let me tell you, many people were asking me even before, is the recording available? We will give you the recordings only if you share the testimonials. So people who send us a testimonial video will get the recording in their personal email ID. Okay. So only the ones who give a testimonial video will get the recording at the end of the session. And apart from that, let me also tell you that we are not just going to learn website designing, we are going to learn a lot of other things that are involved in the website designing. And a lot of AI features have also come. As you all know, the world is all about AI. So how AI is going to help us build website also is something that we are going to explore on the very last 2 days. But to build any website, the foundation and the technical is all the same. So we are going to focus on that part from next couple of days, and 2 days will be a lot of theory. Let me tell you right away, please take a book and pen, make your own notes, because that is where you will learn all the technical part. And after that, from third day onwards, everything is going to be practical. Okay, you will have to practice simultaneously. As I'm building, you can also build and practice it. And let me also tell you that after this workshop, you also need to invest another 1 or 2 hours practicing it, implementing it, and coming up with the output. Otherwise, whatever you're going to see on the screen, you will remember for next 2 days and you will forget on the third day. So keep practicing it. Just don't do it for the sake of doing just something. Invest your time. Already you have invested on buying your domain and hosting. So utilize this opportunity to build a good website and launch it onto the web. So without further this thing, let me share my screen. Is my screen visible to all of you? If yes, put a yes in the chat box. So, and Awesome. Perfect. So building website without coding is something that we are going to learn today. And I hope I'm clearly audible, and I hope my video is very clearly visible to each one of you. And okay, so perfect. Let's go ahead. So, so why do you need a website? Firstly, okay, why do you need a website? Can anybody tell on the chat box? Why do you need a website? It's okay to build a brand. Somebody else, why do you need a website? It gives an identity. Okay. Any other? Visibility. Awesome. Sales. Very good. So here are multiple reasons that I'm trying to tell you why do you need a website. Okay. And also remember, these pointers are going to help you sell your website design service to your other clients also. So let's say you are learning this skill. Tomorrow, if you want to go and convince a client as to, hey, you should have a website, it is important that you build a website. These are the following reasons why you should have a website. So firstly, it helps you build credibility. It helps you build trust for yourself or for your company or the people who rely on the digital presence or the digital world. Okay, then it helps you create your personal brand, as you all very rightly said. It helps you create a online digital footprint. Footprint is nothing but your presence on the internet, and it will help you gain the user's attention over there. Apart from that, it will also help you generate a lot of leads. So leads are nothing but all the people who will end up coming to your website, fill your contact form, or buy your product is nothing but a lead that is being captured who you can follow up. So let's say if somebody is interested in your service that you are offering. So let's say you are a bakery and you are giving customized bakery items for people. If somebody is interested, they will contact you, they will fill the form, that form will come to you, and you can reach out to them, and it is helping you grow your business. At the same time, it helps you save time, and it is available 24 by 7. So basically, instead of hiring a salesperson who is going to keep on repeating the same thing again and again to multiple people, your one website will act like a sales agent which provides all the basic information required to the user. Apart from that, it helps you give a global reach. It is not limited to your local business. Now, once you have a website, people across the world can open about your brand or about your organization or about your service that you are offering, and you can reach out to a much bigger audience base. Apart from that, it helps you with your digital marketing. So if you're going to run any kind of performance marketing ads or any kind of social media advertising that you do, from all the posters, people will at the end come somewhere. So that somewhere could be your WhatsApp, or the other alternative is your website. So all these ads, if you click on any of the ad, it will be taken to a website where then people will read all the information and know about your brand or your service or the offerings. So just give me 1 minute. Okay. Yeah. So okay, so and then coming from a cost perspective, it also is an affordable solution. So let's say instead of you making a TV advertisement or a hoarding or print media advertisement, those all advertisements are for a limited period of time. You're not going to get a permanent solution out of it. And at the same time, if you're making a TV commercial video ad, it is going to cost you not less than 10 lakhs to 15 lakhs. So whereas compared to all those other costs which are involved, website is a much affordable solution. It you can add as much of information, and at any given point of time, if you are starting something new or introducing a new product, you can immediately update on your website, and the information is available for the world to look at it. And then it also helps in international business. And at the same time, if you're trying to do any kind of import export business, or building your brand with international clients who end up paying you in dollars, or you end up paying you more, it also adds a lot of credibility because most of the people do check your website before giving you the work. Okay. And then it also helps you showcase your work and achievement. Instead of you talking about yourself, it's always good that you share a simple link, and the link will talk everything about you, because many at times it is like we cannot talk a lot about ourselves by our own mouth. So let somebody else talk about it, or your website can easily talk about it. So you can put all your accomplishment, your awards, your achievements, the kind of work that you have done. You can write your personal blog articles. You could put all your work and portfolio, all of that you can showcase with the help of your website. And then comes, it gives you a lot of analytics and insights. So it collects a lot of data because across the world people are opening your website. So you can get from which region a lot of people are coming to my website. Once you have all those information, you can target ads, or you can reach out to that target audience or that particular region and do much more of marketing. So you can take a decision based on the data, and it will help you improve your business. And then as well, it helps you adapt to the changing trends. So as you know, in market, business keeps evolving over a period of time. Now it's the era of AI. From if you look from 2 years backward, there was no word AI, there was nobody using ChatGPT, nobody using any kind of AI tools like Gemini. But completely in span of just 6 months, everything has changed. Okay, so the whole things have to adapt. And to do those adaptations on website, it is much faster, and you can easily integrate or change your offerings, change your content, and all of that without any additional cost. Because let's say you have printed your brochures. Now, if you have introduced a new service, again, if you have to make a brochure and print it, that's a huge cost. You have to pay for the designer, you have to pay for the printing, whatever is your old brochure, that is a loss that you have occurred, and XYZ. And let's say if you have made up spelling mistakes in your brochure or your visiting card or anything, all of that printing is a loss. Whereas in website, there's no additional cost. On the spot, you can add something new. On the spot, you can remove something. On the spot, you can make corrections. And all of that becomes very easy. And let me tell you, the best part about all of these that I told you, you will not even write a single piece of code. Everything will be with the help of click, drag, and drop. So, is everybody clear with all the benefits of a website? If yes, put a yes on the chat box. Yes or no? Perfect. Anybody having any doubts at any point, please put it in the chat box, because my chat is always open on the right side of the screen. So if I'm looking at the right, that means I'm looking at the chat box. I would be very happy if you all are active and engaging and participating in the session. So let's keep it interactive and not just me talking one way. So now coming to the next part, website basics. So what are the different terminologies? Terminologies are nothing but the different wordings that we use in the website building industry. So let us understand those in much more detail. So first of all, what is a website? Okay. So a website is nothing but collection of web pages on a particular link or a domain name. Now a lot of new words are coming into your mind. What is a link? What is a domain name? What are web pages? So let me show you all of it practically. Okay, so let's take a very simple website on the internet. Okay, I will take Apple website. So I'm just searching for Apple and going to their website. So now, before I did that, this particular part is called the address bar. Okay, the technical term in your browser. This is a browser. To access the internet, we need to use a browser. So now once I'm in the browser, this part is nothing but called the address bar. And this is the Chrome browser that I'm using. Similar to Chrome, you have got multiple other browsers like Mozilla, Safari, and so many new AI browsers are also coming into the market. Perplexity launched a new browser called as Comet, COMET. Okay, so those are all new technologies that are coming in the market, but let's stick to basics. So this is a browser and this is the address bar. Now in the address bar, you put something called as the link or the domain name. So every website will have a URL. Okay, URL. So you put the URL in the address bar. The URL is nothing but the link or the domain name. For example, for apple.com, okay, the domain name is apple.com, correct? So this is called as the domain name, apple.com. But when I tell the link is nothing but all of this together is the link. HTTPS semicolon // www.apple.com. So all of this together is the link. Okay, is this clear to each one of you? Yes or no? Yes in the chat box. Perfect. Now in a website, it is not like this one page is a separate website, this is a separate website, this is a separate website. So each of this is called a web page. Okay, so and website is nothing but collection of multiple web pages. Okay, so let me repeat again. This is the browser, all of it. In the browser, we put something called as URL. Okay, this particular is called the address bar or the URL bar. And in this, you put the domain name. What is domain name? Just the name. Apple.com is the domain name. But what is link? Link is nothing but full all of this. HTTPS semicolon // www.apple.com. As soon as I open this, you see something as the home page. This is the Apple website. Correct? Yes or no? Are you all seeing the Apple website? You are. Now, if I click on any of the page over here, let's say I click on Mac, okay, then this is still Apple website only, but you can see on top it became /Mac. Yes or no? So that /Mac altogether has become a new link, a link to a web page. So these are all different web pages. Okay, so let's say if I click AirPods. Now AirPods is a new web page. So in Apple website, AirPods is one of the web page. Watch is one of the web page. Then again under watch, you have got multiple different types of watches. Again, these are multiple different web pages. So what is a website? A website is nothing but collection of multiple web pages on a single domain. Okay, single domain means inside apple.com itself, there are multiple web pages. Now, is it clear to each one of you? Yes or no? Perfect. I see a yes coming from most of the people. So let me now again continue. So now, just for example, you can see over here, we have got millions of websites across the world. Okay, like some example which we use in our day-to-day life would be facebook.com, bookmyshow, or amazon.com, or youtube.com. These are the common ones that we keep using on regular basis. Yes or no? We all use it, right? Now, coming to some more other additional terms. Now that you understood that I use the terms called as URL. So URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator. I'm just giving all the full forms. Even if you don't remember, that's okay. But I am sharing for the knowledge purpose. URL full form is Uniform Resource Locator. www stands for World Wide Web. HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Now, what does that mean? As we go forward in our class, we will understand that in much more detail. Then HTTPS is called as Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secured. Okay, so all of these first four words are same, but because of the S, it stands for security, which is secured. Then comes SMTP, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, and then FTP, File Transfer Protocol. So all of these terminologies, as we continue to go forward, you will understand them in much more detail. Okay? Is this clear to each one of you? Yes or no? Perfect. So now that this is clear, let me go and continue to the next part. So website components, as we were discussing. So when you put google.co.in and you press enter, okay, automatically certain things will get added, which is HTTPS, www. It will come on its own. I'm not adding or typing all of this. Do you type all of this? No, right? It all comes on its own. So what are the three different things that will come on its own? So the first part is the lock icon. So let's see practically, then we will understand it technically. Okay, so I'm typing google.co.in and I press enter. Okay, it redirected. But then once I click over here, and you can see it automatically added https:// automatically added www. And if you click on this, automatically it is showing that the connection is secured. Okay, now what are all of these? Let us understand it forward. So as you can see over here, the first one is the padlock symbol. That means the website that you are browsing is completely secured and that there is no threat onto it. It is all the data that is coming to your website is coming in a secured manner. We will understand them in much more detail as we go forward. And then there is an HTTPS which is getting added, which stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secured. because this is S over here, the secured symbol will also come. Okay, if this S is not there, the secured symbol will not come. Then www stands for World Wide Web. And then the domain name which we had, or the website name which we had, was google.co.in. Okay, so understanding www. Now we will break down on each of these individual parts. What is each of this in much more detail. Till here, everybody is clear? If yes, put a yes. If no, please ask your questions. I am more than happy to repeat and explain. Perfect. Awesome. So there are close to 70 people in the workshop. If you can see it down in your participants, there are 70 people. Okay. And that is why I'm trying to go slow. And I'm sure there are more and more people who are registering for the workshop at the very last minute. There is one person who just registered 2 minutes before. So I feel sorry for them. But I think Nikhil sir, if you are adding them, that will be really helpful. So let's continue forward. So what is WWW? WWW stands for World Wide Web. It is a vast network of interconnected pages or interconnected websites and resources which are accessible over the internet. Okay, so we are typing all of this, but how is it opening? Somewhere all this data is being stored, right? And somewhere this data is being moderated or channelized that, okay, if I'm typing this website, this should only open and not something else. If you type google.com, will it automatically open a Amazon site? No, right? Will it open a shopping website if you type google.com? No, right? It will always open a search engine. So that is the work of www, where all the information is stored in a structured manner like a web, which is accessible at a given point. Okay, so it allows people to share and access information, services, and content easily online. It is the most important form of communication in today's world. So today, everybody is using some or the other website for doing either payments. If you all have joined this particular workshop, you all have used your WhatsApp, okay? But to make the payment, I had to send you a website. You all clicked on that website link, made a payment. That payment site also was a website. It could be Paytm or Razorpay or PhonePe. So all of these individual websites are interlinked together to create a whole solution. So again, a website or www, World Wide Web, is collection of all these multiple websites, data and information, which is interlinked to each other. Okay. Now let us go forward and understand HTTP. Okay, so this is little technical. Okay, why this is technical, I will explain you as we go. Just give me 1 minute, I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I'm back, 1 second, let me also open my screen. Just a second. Just a second, T. Okay, perfect. So is it visible to all of you? Okay. So yeah. So now let me explain to you this particular part of HTTP. HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Okay. As you all can see, it is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. So now it is a set of rules that computes the following to communicate, exchange information on the internet. So it is a computer that follows how to communicate and exchange information on the internet. I know it's a little technical, so let me explain you over here. So when you're trying to open any website, which is your website.com or it could be google.com, it is trying to search that URL, then it goes to something called as a server where all your website files are stored. So these are all your website files. And then it detects, okay, for Google, the very first page is this one. So I should take this file and then I should transfer it and display on the website over here. Is this clear? So there was some transfer happening, right? First, the transfer is happening, sending the connection to the server. Okay. And then the server understands, okay, this particular connection is coming to me. I have to give a response to it. So I'm now giving a response going forward. And then the response is nothing but the website which it loads over here. So if you are opening, let's say Myntra.com, then it goes back to the server. It will find, okay, which is the Myntra. Okay, this is the website of Myntra in www. Okay, and in this Myntra, there are multiple pages. Okay, so this like page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5, page 6. Out of this, first page is something that I need to open. So first page is getting transferred and then it is opening and showing on your website. Clear? So HTTP is nothing but the transfer of website or the web pages or the data from the server to your system or the browser. Okay, so what is the transfer of data that will happen? It will load all these various data such as images, text, videos, or any kind of content that is added into your website. It could be the fonts, it could be the different styling that you have done for your website. All of this data is being loaded and transferred from the server to your browser with the help of HTTP. Hypertext Transfer Protocol. So it is a method in which data is being transferred from your server to the system. Clear, everybody? If yes, put a yes in the chat box. Surely, everybody is clear? Because only this one day will be little technical and difficult. From that, then onwards, it will be super easy. One more day will be tough, but let me not talk about that. Let's start to make all these concepts simple to each one of us. So there is a server, and from the server, the data is being transferred to your computer. Okay, so this is the server over here, www, which is nothing but the server of the World Wide Web, where all the websites data is being stored. Okay, now each of this website over here has got multiple of web pages. Now this web, as soon as you click any website name, this web page is opening and it is loading onto your system over here. Okay, so let me talk again. So first I'm putting this website, this one, website.com. Then it sends a request to the server. And then in server, it is finding, okay, this one is the website over here. And then from here, it is telling, okay, now this is the file I need to load. And then your website is loading that particular file over here. Clear, right? Each one of you? 100% clear? If yes, put 100 in the chat box. Not yes, put 100 in the chat box. 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. Awesome. The 75 people, all hundreds are coming into the chat box. Super good. Now, let's understand the next concept that we have. Okay. So, are you ready for the next concept? Let's go. So, now you can see this is over here understanding HTTPS. Now that you all understood HTTP, okay, which was nothing but hypertext transfer protocol. Now you have something called as HTTPS. Okay, what does this mean? So first, as I told you, the first four letters are the same, hypertext transfer protocol. Okay, so this is word 1, word 2, word 3, and the last word, which is nothing but the secured. Okay, so hypertext transfer protocol secured. So this is the new word that is getting added. Secure by itself, it means security. Okay, so it is adding security to our website. And how is it adding that security to our website? Let us understand that. Again, you are opening your website. Now, if you see over here, there is a lock symbol. In the previous, there was a no lock symbol over here. Okay, so now there is something called as SSL. Okay, again, you are coming up with a new word. What is this new word? SSL stands for Secure Socket Layer. Okay, so it is nothing but your website is being secured and then being transferred to the web page over here or onto your computer. Why it is required? Because when the transfer is happening, okay, over here, as you see, so let's say for this particular file, the data is 1, 2, 3. Then at the time of transfer, over here the data is also 1, 2, 3. Here also 1, 2, 3. And then on the website also it will display 1, 2, 3. But hackers are there in the market. They will try to hack your website in this middle part. Okay. And they will try to steal this data. So now this data can be stolen by hackers. Or else the hackers can hack your computer and also steal the data. Or your hacker can hack the server and still steal the same data. So that is why in HTTP, all your data is as it is. There is no change. Okay. No change in data. Whereas when you come to HTTPS, which is here, there is a secure socket layer, which is called as SSL certificate. Okay, this certificate is taken to just tell that, okay, the website is secured. Okay, this is to tell Google that my website is secured, and because my website is secured, you can send people onto my website. Okay, so that is called as a SSL certificate. Now, what does this SSL certificate do, or what does this HTTPS altogether do? Let us understand that. So what it will do is, you take any of this file, if the data is 1, 2, 3, at the time of transfer, the data will not be 1, 2, 3. At the time of transfer, it will be encrypted. Another new terminology, encrypted. So the data will become something like 01001002010. Okay. And then your browser, which will have this SSL certificate reader, okay, will decrypt it. So over here, the data is getting encrypted. Okay, and here the data is getting decrypted. That means it is getting reversed. So it will try to read, okay, what is this data? And then it will display same 1, 2, 3 onto your website. File here is 1, 2, 3. Over here, the file data will be as 0100200101. And then when it gets decrypted, again, it will display 1, 2, 3. So the same data 1, 2, 3 only is traveling. But at the time of travel, at the time of transfer, the data is being converted or encrypted into a different format, which is not understandable to a normal human being. Why? Because now if the hackers will hack your data, they are not going to read 123. They are going to read 1010 2010. So are they going to understand anything by this information? Tell me, yes or no? Will they understand that this thing is 123? No, right? So that is the reason why we use SSL certificate. And once you buy an SSL certificate, automatically your data will be, your URL will become HTTPS. So once you have SSL certificate, this S stands for security and for the SSL certificate. And now your data is now being encrypted and then decrypted by your browser. Clear? So let me explain again in very simple terms. Your data over here is 1, 2, 3, and while it is getting transferred to your website, because you have an SSL certificate, okay, it will show S over here, and it will also mean secured. And at the time of transfer, your data will be as 010020110201, and it will get decrypted and it will show the same 123 over here. So if the hackers try to hack, this is the data that they will get. So they won't know what was the actual data. It just does not mean numbers. Over here, data could be ABC. Now ABC is shown over here also as ABC, but at the time of transfer, it will be something like 202210202210, something like that. Now no hacker will know, okay, what does this mean, because it is in an encrypted language which is only readable by the browser and by that particular user at that given point of time. So if anything gets hacked, your data is not leaked because we are typing passwords. So what happens if you are logging into any website, or let's say you are logging into your banking website, you are putting your username, okay, so and then you are putting your password, correct? You put these two things, right? Username and password. So now combined of this two data, it has to send to the server to check if the username or password is correct or not. So again, that is transferring from your website keyboard or your web page till the server. If by chance this SSL is not there, okay, and your hackers hack over here, they will get your username and they'll get your password also. That is why if this S is there, which is this one, this username and password will get encrypted to some 0100201020, and then it will come to the server. Server will again decrypt it, and then it will understand, okay, this is the username, this is the password. Now if it gets hacked, your no data is being leaked. Clear? Is the whole concept of security, SSL, HTTPS clear? If yes, put 100 in the chat box. If yes, put 100. 100. Yes or no? If not fully clear, you can put 50 also. You can put 80 also. If fully clear, 100. Okay? Super good. So now the transfer which is happening of encryption and decryption, okay, can happen both the ways. From here to here if the data is going, and from here to here when the data is coming. So between at any given point of time, your data is always secured. It is locked. Okay, so to show that security, this lock symbol comes. So now if your concept is clear, let's take any website over here and let's see. I'm opening Myntra.com, I'm opening Flipkart, and I'm opening BookMyShow. Okay, as well, we will open some famous personality website if we have. You can tell me any famous personality if they have their website. Let's see. Let's see if Ram Charan has a website. Okay, Ramcharan also has a website. So some other Ramcharan, not the movie Ramcharan, but we'll open his website also. Or let's say we open Geetarts. Okay, Geetarts also has a website. Okay, all of these people have a website, correct? Even though Geetarts is so big, their website is bad. Okay, some kind of shit website they have created. Just put one photo and they're telling book online, which takes nowhere. Bad website, but they will never spend money on website. But that's all that aside. But still, if you see, automatically HTTPS. Okay, and if you click on this, you can see HTTPS geetarts.in. Now let's take this website ramcharan.com. Whoever this Ramcharan is, he's some author. Okay, his website is there over here. And if you click on this, you are seeing connection is secure. Can you see connection is secured? So automatically HTTPS is being added. Let's take Book My Show. Let's say I select Hyderabad. Automatically it is becoming HTTPS and you can see connection is secured. Let's take flipkart.com. Automatically, it's becoming HTTPS www.flipkart.com. If you click on it, connection is secured. If you click on this, it will also tell you the certificate. If you click on this, it will also show you the security certificate that they have. Okay. So this is how the security works on any website. If your website is not secured, it will show a red color symbol over here. So let's understand that further. So if your website is not secured, as I told you, it will show you a red color symbol over here. Okay. And if your website is secure, it will show you a lock symbol over here. So this is the lock symbol and this is the unsecure symbol. Okay. Clear? And so now what is the difference between HTTP and HTTPS? Over here, the data transfer is happening, but it is not secured. But over here, the data transfer is happening, it is secured. And why is it being secured? Because there is an SSL certificate which has been taken and added into our website so that anytime any file or web page opening from your server to your system or from your system to your server, it is being encrypted or decrypted. Clear? Each one of you? If clear, put 100% clear. And then we go to the next topic, which is understanding SSL. As I already explained, I'm just going to go a little fast on this. So SSL certificate stands for Secure Socket Layer Certificate. It is a digital document that verifies the authenticity of a website and enables a secure connection between your browser and the website server. Okay. So in previous, we understood what is the browser, which is nothing but our system, and this is the server. So between this, it is creating a security of data. Okay. So can I show you a non-secure website? Okay, while we do practical, we'll show you. Okay, because at this point of time, I don't know if there's a website which is not secured. Because if a website is not secured, Google also does not open these days. Google will not show. I need to know the URL of it. And then when a website has an SSL certificate installed, you will often see a padlock icon. Padlock icon is nothing but this particular lock icon in the browser address bar, and in the URL will start with HTTPS. It will not have HTTP, it will have HTTPS. This indicates that a secure and encrypted connection. So it will show you either a tick or a padlock icon. It means that your website is secured. Clear? Everybody? Clear, right? Awesome. So let us go to the next one. So now let us understand the categories of website. So what are the various categories of a website that we have? In website, there are multiple categories. So your website could be for your personal website or your personal purpose. It could be like Virat Kohli having his own website, or Deepika Padukone having a website, Ram Charan having a website, Allu Arjun having a website, etc. Or you yourself having a website. It could be over here Suchitra having her own website, Bhagya Lakshmi having her website, or Kishore sir having his website, or Naveen having his website. So all of you are going to build your own website. So a personal website is nothing but the website which you build for yourself or for an individual. Okay. Then comes the second type of website, which is the commercial website. This could be for any kind of company or an organization. It could be for Microsoft, Google, Oppo mobiles, or Samsung, or anybody, whichever company that is there in the market. Then comes the third type of category, which is the news or blog portals, where you have all these websites where you have continuously updating of articles, like you have Times of India, Deccan Chronicle, Hindu, Economic Times, Business World, Business Insider, etc. Then you have the fourth category of website, which is e-commerce, where you do all this online shopping like FirstCry, Nykaa, Ajio, Flipkart, Myntra, Amazon, Meesho, etc. Then you have got entertainment websites like YouTube, Netflix, Hotstar, ZEE5, Sony Live, AHA, Amazon Prime, etc. Then the sixth type of website is the social networking website like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Telegram, LinkedIn, etc. Then the seventh type of website is nothing but web applications or web platforms like Book My Show, Redbus, WhatsApp, Make My Trip, Yatra, IRCTC. So what is the difference between a commercial website, personal website, and a web application? What is the difference? Can somebody tell? Okay, before we go to that, and the last category of website is the search engines like Google, Yahoo, Bing. Okay, and in this nowadays we will ask you as we go forward. You have got Flickr for images, Unsplash for images, Pixels for images, and all of that. So there are so many websites that are available over on the web, and each website will fall in one or the other category, and there are total 8 categories. There is no other kind of category that is available on the internet. Okay, so now let me ask you a question, and then you all should put answer. Okay, so I'll first put numbers over here. Okay, so this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, this is 8. You have to just type the number. Okay, so Canva as a website, Canva. Okay, we all use Canva, right? So Canva will come in which category? Okay, everybody go on. I see 7, 8, 7, 4, 7. Go on, go on. Chat is not loading or what? Or you are not typing? Okay, I see 7. Somebody is 2, 2. Okay, 7, 7. Okay, so let me go to the correct one. So the correct answer for that is 7. Okay, why? Because it is a web application. As you are interacting with the website, you are getting some output. Okay, not everybody gets the same result in Canva, do they? No, right? Based on what design you do or whatever changes you make, you are able to download it, make something online, and save it. So that's something which is personalized to you, your own data. So it's a web application and a web platform. So Canva will come under 7. Now where will ChatGPT come? Come on, again. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. ChatGPT. Where is ChatGPT? 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Okay. So correct answer for that is 8. Okay. Reason being, ChatGPT is also nothing but a search engine where you are typing something. ChatGPT is doing the search and displaying the result for you. It is able to read not just one website, it is able to read 100 plus websites and then give you a consolidated information in a one simple go. So it's a kind of search engine. But the ones who told 7, that is also not wrong. That is also correct. It is also a web application which is customized to users. So it is like this. It is like 60% of a search engine and 40% of a web application. For each one, based on your input, the result is different. Okay. It is able to save your previous chats. It is able to do all of that. So it's a mix of both. So a website could be mix of 2 categories. It cannot go 3 categories. It can come under 7 and 8, but majority it is 8 because it is search engine first and then it's the application. Okay. Coming to restaurants. Restaurants will come in commercial websites because every time whoever opens the restaurant website, okay, for example, if you are making website for chutneys, okay, whoever opens chutneys will come in number 2 only, because the data will be the same all the time. They will see the same menu all the time. Nothing is going to be customized as per the user. Everything is going to be the same. But where will Zomato come? Can you all tell? Where is Zomato going to come? Again, I have to write numbers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Zomato. Zomato. Very good. I'm happy with the audience now. You all got it right. So it is 7, which is first, and it is e-commerce, which is second. 60% of this, 40% of e-commerce, where you are able to online order something which is food, and it is being delivered to your doorstep. Clear? So Zomato, if there's a website which is only talking what Zomato does and no ordering of food and all of that, then it will come in the company website. Okay, but now let's take apple.com. Though I put over here, Apple is also selling those products on its own website. So Apple will also come in e-commerce and commercial website. Both of them. Okay, clear? If clear, put 100 in the chat box. If clear, put 100 in the chat box. Everybody, 100, 100, 100, 100. Awesome. So as we continue to go forward, let us understand the next topic. So we understood 8 different categories of website. Now let us see what are the categories of website that we can build without any coding. Okay. So what are those that we can build? So first, you can build a personal website without any coding. Then you can build a corporate website without any coding. You can build a news or a blog website also without any coding. Or you could build a e-commerce website, but not an advanced one, a basic e-commerce where you're having your products buy and sell. That's all. You cannot have customizations like hot sale, 20 minutes, unlock, this, all that. So those are all advanced features, but a basic buy and sell. So let's say if you are starting a handicraft business out of your home and you have like 10 products, you can upload those 10 products, you can integrate your payment gateway, and you can do the buy and sell from your website, and you can build all of that without any coding. Clear? So personal website is nothing but it could be for individuals like doctors, trainers, authors, consultants, all of you who are over here. Each one of you can have your own personal website being built, or it could be for famous personalities, or for your online course also. If you're trying to build about your course, your company, your offering, and what are the trainings that you are giving, and the services, your achievements, all of that is part of your personal website. Okay, then the second type of website is a corporate website, which is for companies, organizations, startups, or NGOs, which is again nothing but more of information based. Okay, so all these websites are nothing but majorly information based. Again, news or blog, nothing but information which is updating every hour basis. Correct? So what is something over here we will understand later. There's some trick over here why this is a separate category and not part of personal or corporate. Why? Because in personal, if I open my website today and if I open the same website after 10 days, will it be same or different? Same or different? I open on day 1 and then I open on day 10. If same, put S in the chat box. Okay, same. Perfect. Very good. Corporate website. If I open on day 1 and if I open on day 10, will it be same or different? Same, right? Correct. Awesome. Now, if I open Times of India or Hindu, will it be same or different? Day 1, what I see, and day 10, what I see. Different, right? What is going to be different? The content on the website going to be different. So every day the content is changing. Okay, new news articles are coming on daily basis or hourly basis or weekly basis or all of that. And then e-commerce, if I open day 1 and then if I open on day 10, will it be the same or different? Come on. I see Bhagyalakshmi answering D, 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 D. Very good. Different. Because maybe the product is available today. but on day 10 product may be out of stock, not available. Maybe the price of the product is 100 rupees today. Tomorrow it could be 200 rupees. Maybe there was a sale today, tomorrow no sale. So it keeps on changing. Okay. So that are the basic differences, and we categorize the website into these four. So are you all excited to build these kind of websites without any coding? If yes, put yes in the chat box. Yes or no? Super good. Super great audience we have got. I'm so happy. There's 70 people, and you all are with your videos on, so much motivating me to teach more and more in depth. Usually I complete all of this in 10 minutes, but because of you all, I felt like, okay, I should go in super detail and explain each one of them in much more detail. So I hope you all are understanding. So till here, everything is clear. If no, put something in the chat box or something that you want me to repeat. I will repeat it again. Clear, right? Awesome. So now let us go to the next thing. So I'm just showing you some examples, like personal website, like I built my own website, could be karanshah.com. For some artists, we build a website like shripriyatam.com. Then corporate website, it could be for a company, like some call center company or some organization like BNI something or IBO Meet, etc. Then news or blog website like In42, Your Story, Deccan Chronicle, Times of India, etc. Then you have e-commerce website like Flipkart, or let's say you're starting your own flower business or a bakery business or a boutique or a handicraft business. You could have your e-commerce website of your very own. And then those were some of the examples. Now let us come to the next topic, another important topic, which is types of web pages. Okay, so I hope you all are understanding all of this. So let us understand what are the different types of web pages. So firstly, what is a web page? As I told you, website is nothing but collection of web pages. So if this is the website, there are multiple web pages. Each of this is a web page. How do I define this is a different web page? How do I know if this is a web page or not? Because if I click on it, the URL is changing on the top. That means it's a different web page. Now if I click on this from mobile phones, if I go to this and click inverter AC, you can see it has become air conditioners. It is a web page. Now if I go to baby and kids and if I click soft toys, you can see it becomes toys. So each of this is nothing but a web page. Okay. And a website is nothing but collection of web pages together. Now in these web pages, there are two types of web pages. One is static and one is dynamic. Okay. So what is static? What is dynamic? Just by their English definition, static means something that is not moving and dynamic means something that is moving. So over here, instead of moving, it is all about changes. In static, there will be no changes happening, whereas in dynamic, there will be changes happening. So let me give you a very simple example. If I'm going to open karanshah.com, my personal website, and I go to any of the page, and if I open after 10 days, okay, will the information change or it will be the same? Will the design change or will be same? Same, right? Same. So that is something not changing. If it is not changing, not moving, it is static. Now, if I open make my trip, okay, and I'm trying to book a flight ticket, and after 1 hour, again I come, I see the same layout, but I'm trying to do the same flight ticket booking. Will I still get the same seat? Is it guaranteed I will get the same seat? No, right? And how does it show that? There is some change it is happening in the website, right? Seat not available. Maybe the color of the seat is becoming gray color, and either it is becoming green color if it is available. So there is some change that is happening. So those changes which are happening are dynamic in nature. That means based on user interaction, the website is responding back. For example, if there is a website of e-commerce, if there if the stock of that particular soap is 100, if 100 orders have come to him, automatically it will become out of stock. That means automatically it is dynamic. The change, because based on users order and users response onto the website automatically made some changes and showcasing that stock not available. So that is, it is dynamic in nature. So example, in Big Billion Day, which would have gone right now, if everybody is trying to book a mobile phone, Mobile phone in the shop are available 100 only. But how many people are trying to book the same mobile phone? Thousands of people. Will all the 1,000 people get the same result? No, right? Only 100 people will get the same result. Remaining 900 people will get a different result. So that is something called as dynamic. So now generally people confuse over here that are you building a static website or a dynamic website? So let me tell you, it is not the website which is static or dynamic. Okay, it is the web page which is static or dynamic. Why? Let me give you a quick example. In Flipkart, all of this can be changing on daily basis. Okay, but if I go at the full bottom and if I click terms of use, even if 1,000 people open this on every 10th day, will it change? Tell me, will this change? No, right? So if this is not changing, then which type of web page is this? Static or dynamic? Static. Very good. So, whereas in the same website, if I click on men and if I click on jackets, okay, tomorrow if I come and click jackets, will it be the same? No, right? This is dynamic. Perfect. So you all got the answer. So in the same website, it is a different pages which are either static or dynamic. So is this concept clear? So now let me give you in much more detail. So over here, as you can see, in static web pages, content is predefined for each page and remains the same unless user wishes to change. Unless you wish to change or change the image or change the content, it is always going to remain the same. Displays the same design and content to every user who visits the website. Correct? It will have the same design and the same content every time. The load time of the content is fast and quick as there is no information to fetch from elsewhere. So it is not trying to communicate with other user to check whether it is available, not available, and all of that. So all of this information is static, it is fixed, as it will open very fast. Example could be apple.com, samsung.com, or any other personal or corporate website. Okay, not the e-commerce part of this, but the other pages which are always going to be the same. Whereas in a dynamic web page, content changes based on user interaction. For example, Myntra or any kind of e-commerce website or any kind of booking website like ticket booking, flight booking, or any kind of bus booking website, there the changes keep happening on regular intervals. It will have different page layouts based on the different processes of the user. For example, if the payment fails, the page will be different. If the payment is successful, the page will be different. Okay, and based on your actions, the page layout changes. Then it will take a little extra time compared to the static pages because it has to do a lot of processing and make a lot of checks in the backend. Example could be Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Book My Show. YouTube you open today and YouTube you open after 1 hour. The layout is the same, but all the content is different. Yes or no? So if I open YouTube over here on my computer, the layout you get and the layout I get is the same. But what is different? The content is different. Your video content will be different, my video content will be different. So layout changes on its own is also not dynamic. Sometimes the layout also may change from people to people. For example, if I open Pinterest, okay, you all know Pinterest, right? If not, I will show it to you. So I open Pinterest over here. For me, the layout is like this. Okay. For you, the layout may not be the same. You want to just check, I'm sending the link in the chat box. You can click and see. It will be a different layout for each one of you. I'm putting the same URL. Okay. Why it will be different? Because for me, this box is big, this box is small. For you, this could be small, this could be big, this could be even more smaller, this could be much bigger. Depending on people to people, the layout also will be changing over here. Okay. So this is how over here, the pages also could be dynamic or only the content part could be dynamic. So that depends from web page to web page and website to website. So is this concept clear to each one of you of static website and dynamic website? If yes, put a yes in the chat box. Yes, everybody clear? Super good. So I'm so happy you all are responsive. So let's continue to the next topic. So examples of static web page. So if I open Samsung.com for next 1 hour also, I'm going to see the same banner, same content. Apple also, I'll see the same content. Whereas in Dynamic, same website, if I open in Hyderabad, it has different banners. If I open in Bangalore, has different banners. Because based on area to area, content is changing. Hyderabad is showing different movies over here. Like all these movies are different here. The movies are different over here also. So depending on area, the content is dynamic. Clear? Now let us go to some more examples. Like you can see over here, I'm opening Amazon. So this is before login. Okay, Amazon before login looks something like this. After login, it becomes something like this. Change in layout also. And if you see over here, after login also, if I refresh after a couple of minutes, the layout also is changing, content also is changing. Over here also, after a couple of minutes, if I open again, the layout also is changing and the content also is changing. So all these websites are nothing but dynamic websites based on your preferences, based on what you clicked, based on what you searched. All the data and homepage is updating. Yes or no? Have you noticed that or no? Like what you search on Amazon and then you will get the same ad on Instagram. Or whatever you are searching on Google, that ad will come on your YouTube. Yes or no? So all of this is dynamic exchange of data which is happening. Okay. So everybody is clear till here? Super good. So now coming to the next very important topic, okay, which is nothing but layout of a website. So what is the basic website layout? So let us understand that in much more detail. So every website will have these three parts as you see on my screen. It will have a header, body, and the footer. So the header part is nothing but having these items like logo, menu items, social icons, some buttons, or the menu links like home, about, services, contact, etc. So that part is called the header part. Then comes the body part, okay, where it has all the content of your website. And then it has the footer part, which has like the copyright, again, social icons, all these terms and conditions, privacy policy, and all those links. Okay. So it is just like your human body. You have the head, you have the body, and you have the foot at the bottom. So the website is also divided into three parts. The first one being the header. Second, so this is the first part. All of this is the second part, and the footer is the third part. Now, in the each of this, there will be multiple subsections. Okay. So what are these? Let us understand. So the subsections are something like this. So in the header part, which is this part, you have got a logo. You have got the menu items. So this could be like home, about, then your services, contact, and a button to order now, or contact now, or donate now, etc. Then you have got the slideshow or the slider. So now in the body part, okay, so let me denote by color. So this is one, okay, this is two, this is three, okay. So in the body part, how many sections we have got? One, subsections, two, okay, three, four. I've created four subsections in the body part. And then in the footer, I've got my footer, which is this, okay, which has the copyright, privacy policy, terms, conditions, all those other links, social media links, and etc. Okay. Now, let me explain you these sections in much more detail. So, this part where there is a slideshow or a slider is nothing but will have images in the background with title, and this arrows are called as arrows or navigation. Okay, navigation or arrows. Then you have got these circles which will indicate that on which slide you are on. Correct. So This indication is called as pagination. Okay, or they are also called as indicators. Okay, and then coming to the other section, this is nothing but the title, then the subtitle. It could be called as heading or the subheading. Then you are adding a line which is called as a divider. I'm just telling these are the technical terms. Okay, then you have got a block. In this block you have got an image, the image, heading, subheading, and the paragraph text. So these are combining all of this together, we will create something called as a service 1, service 2. So service 1, let's say you are offering designing service. So you will put some icon of designing, you will tell heading as designing, you will tell we craft amazing brochures, and then you will give some more information. Okay, so all of this together is called as a block. As you see, section and a service block. Clear? Are you all understanding? Yes or no? If yes, put a yes in the chat box. I see Vishwanath showing thumbs up. Thank you for that. But let me see about others. Yes, 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 yes. Super good. Super good. And then now this is the about section. You can see there is an image, heading, and the paragraph text. All together, this is called the about block. And then you have something over here which is called the carousel. Okay. So, so this is called as a slideshow or a slider. And why is this called as a carousel? Because both of them have got arrows. Okay. Both of them have got images over here, and these are multiple images. But why is this called as a slideshow or a slider? And why is this called as a carousel? Anyone can answer? Okay. Because in any slideshow, at any given point of time, only one slide is visible. If it is only one slide or one image which is visible, it will be called as a slideshow or a slider. But whereas in a carousel, there will be multiple images which will be visible at any given point of time. Okay. So you can see over here there are 11 images visible, and they'll be continuously scrolling in one after the other, one after the other. So that is the difference between a slider and a carousel. So everybody is clear so far? Yes or no? Okay. Now let us go in the practicalities of this. Okay, so I'm taking some examples over here. So again, this part till here is the header part. From here to here is the body part. And in the header, you have got the same thing, logo, then you have got a number, then you have got a search, you have got links to track, sign in, your wish list, and your cart. And then, if you generally notice, okay, what they have done, if this is your header, okay, from here to here, there is one more thing on the top like this. So this top part, which I've got multiple links or info, this part is called the top bar. Okay. So the header is having two things. You're having the main header, which is this part, all of this, and is also having the top bar. Okay. Then from here to here is your body. So this is, so now we'll go with like, this is one of the section in the body. Okay, which is nothing but the categories that they have. Then this is the second section which they have. Okay, which is nothing but again categories which are being highlighted. And then this is the next section which they have, which is nothing but the banner or the slideshow, where they are having some Rakhi exclusive offer shown and an image. And then this is the fourth section. So body part is having one section, two section, three section, four sections. And it might be continuing as you continue to keep scrolling. Clear? Everybody? Now let us see some more examples. So if you again go to Book My Show, okay, from here to here is the header. Okay. Okay. So header. Then this is all the body part. Clear? Now, in the previous, why I did not consider this into the header? Okay, you all should have got a doubt. Why this eyeglasses, computer glasses, kids wear, and all is not in header? Okay, why I'm calling it separate? Or let's say we'll take some other website. Over here, what is the header? Can anybody tell? I am more than happy to allow you to unmute and tell if you would like to tell. Uh, Anybody participant who want to? You can unmute yourself. Okay.
Header is
Bhagyalakshmi.
fixed.
Header is fixed. Very good. So any web page that you go, that part will be fixed. Okay, it won't change from page to page. So that part which does not change is called as the header. So it will be same across all the pages. Okay. Whereas if something which is changing from page to page, that means it is not header. It is either something, but also it is not a rule that it has to be like that. You can always break the rules. You can have your header being changing from page to page also. Maybe the color is changing from one page to other page, or the logo is changing from one page to other page. All of those are possible. It's up to you. But majorly, we generally have the header being same across all the pages. Okay. So now over here, again, this part is the header. This part is another section, which is part of the body. Then this is all the rest of the sections of your website. Okay. Now let me go to the next example. Over here, very simple, top bar, logo, search, and all of this. And till here is the header. From here, it is having the slideshow. As we discussed, this is nothing but the arrows or the navigation. And this is nothing but the indicator or the pagination. Exactly how we drew in the framework is being implemented in this website. Yes or no? Yes, right? Are you all understanding? Perfect. So now let us go with the next example. Tata website. Now over here you see header is very different. It is in on top of the background image. Okay, so this part is the header, but images will keep changing. Again, the indicator is over here. You can see this one is highlighted. Then it will go to this, then this, then this, then this. And then again, it has arrows over here. Next, previous. Okay. So the position of the elements can be anywhere. It's up to you. But the good part about this header is it is called as a transparent header. Okay. That means there is no color over it. Whatever is in the background of your website is what is going to load over there on the top. So this kind of header is called as the transparent header. Clear, each one of you? So this is the example of a transparent header. Then another example, transparent header, top bar, you have a good slideshow or a banner, then you have the buttons. Okay. Another example, Mahindra website, you have the header, you have the simple banner or the slideshow, you have the indicator over here, you have the arrows over here. Okay, another website of Starbucks, simple header, and then the no more kind of a banner and the categories and all of that. Another website, then another website like Forbes, this is the header, this is all the body and the content. So everybody is clear till here? Yes or no? Yes, everybody? Super good. Are you all interested to take more further, or for today this much is enough? If you are all okay, I don't mind extending. Like now it goes to the next part, which I think we should go for it tomorrow. Okay, we'll go for it tomorrow. It will become too much for the day. You have understood all this information. Okay, and I will send us video in the group which you all can refer to, which covers all these technical parts that we had so far. So thank you so much, and I will stop my screen share. If you all have got any doubts, okay, you can let me know. You can unmute yourself and you can ask your doubts, or in the WhatsApp group, let me show you. I have created a subgroup called as website discussion in the community. So you can join that discussion. You can put your doubts over there as well. Okay. And you can also ask all your doubts over there. And if you can give your feedback for today's session, I'll be more than happy. Please send it on WhatsApp, not on this, on WhatsApp, because the screenshots of WhatsApp is something that will help me get more students in the coming batches. So I will use that. And apart from that, if I wanted to give you input that you all have bought your hosting, which is very good. The people who bought yesterday and till today morning, I think you would have already received an email into your for your hosting. You would have got an email from the service provider, which is DeployedX. If you have not got an email, please check your spam folder also. Okay, many people who bought now after 4 o'clock, whoever bought today, they will get the email by tomorrow morning or by today night. Do not worry about that. Your hosting will be created because it is created by a third party company, and we are just partnered with them to get you that hosting at just 1200 rupees. Generally they sell it for 3500 to 4000 rupees, so we bargained with them to get you at a cheaper price at 1200 rupees. If you go to their actual website and check, they will be selling the same thing for 3900 rupees. So that's the benefit, that we were able to give them bulk order. So they gave us a discounted price and we exactly gave whatever they gave to us. So whatever the money you have paid is going to them, and the website part, what I'm teaching, is going to be completely free. Now that you all have understood about this, and for the people who have already bought hosting previously or who have already got your own hosting, you can use the same thing. No need to purchase again. If you have a hosting which you have already purchased, or you have got your own hosting from elsewhere, or even if it is not mine or not from Growth Club, no problem. Any hosting is fine. All is required is practicing. So tomorrow we will further learn how to build our website and what are the other things that we require to build a website. So I'll just give you a short gist that we need a domain name, and what is the domain name and all. Let us understand that tomorrow. And tomorrow is when, after tomorrow's class, you will have to purchase your own domain name. People who don't want to purchase is also fine, but it is always recommended that if you purchase it, you can learn everything perfectly. Okay, and a domain purchase, as we already informed to you before joining the workshop, will cost you somewhere between 500 to 600 rupees. So please be prepared that tomorrow you have to spend that amount to buy your own domain name. And if you have already got your domain name, don't buy it again. You can use your existing domain name. Okay, and tomorrow again we will connect at the, most probably tomorrow we'll be connecting at 6:30. I think today there was a class by Nikhil sir. That is the reason I had to postpone it. So tomorrow I'll again confirm by Nikhil sir. If there's no session that he has for you all, then the timing will be 6:30. Otherwise, it will be at 7 o'clock. Okay. So thank you once again. Thank you each one of you. Thank you for your time. And